Welcome to the Podnas with Phace, Pat, and Tiz.
For this week's Umar update, I'm gonna just go ahead. Damn it, Pat. That messed the whole. I don't know where to. Okay, my energy all off. What the hell, bro? All right.
I'm sorry.
For this week's Umar update, Umar is still on his world tour. He has now been in South Carolina and Macon, Georgia, which is hundreds, if not thousands of miles away from Wilmington, Delaware, where his school is. School in quotes. While he's been out, though, we've had a couple of things happen. The lights have been confirmed as on at the school. A YouTuber that sprung off of Max V's page, I think his name is he got some Roman numerals in his name. I have no, it's like JMV something. But anyway, he rolled past the school and he did confirm that the lights are on. But this still leaves a question. When were the lights on legally? When have the lights been turned on legally? Because if you remember back in November, I'm going to keep reminding us, we're not going to get off track here with Umar. In November, he was at the school drumming on a drum, chanting, FDMG is coming, FDMG is coming. And he also said on that same live, yes, the lights are on. We got lights, and there were lights on all up and down the hallway. Now, I always had a question because there was a big extension cord going through the whole building, and it seemed to branch off into each room that happened to have lights on. So my thought was generator, nigger rigging, you stealing? I don't know. Excuse me. And also remember, there was a YouTuber that went to the school during that time and also saw the meter running illegally. So my biggest question right now for Umar with the lights is, when were they actually turned on legally? I get they're on now, but you got some explaining to do, Umar. You got some explaining to do. Next,
Lucy.
He's been posting a lot of weird IG lives. Now, he's only been going live very infrequently lately. For the past week or so, he's been very quiet on Instagram outside of just straight posts of pictures. And he's posting random pictures of him on the Breakfast Club and just weird stuff that ain't got nothing to do with right now. But he went on IG in Macon, Georgia. Excuse me. He was in an empty parking lot on an empty stage bumping reggae music. What this has to do with his book, the school that he claims to keep raising money for, or anything to liberate Black people or to teach and help young Black boys, I have no idea. I'm also noticing a large contingent of the people on Umar's lives are also scammers. That's another story for another day, but I'm also starting to peep this vibe of there's a lot of people on there that are scamming with their little money hustles. You gave me $300 and I can get you $3,000. These little weird, I don't even know. It's just
might have bought his followers.
It's a lot of weird stuff.
It's a lot of stuff.
So after that, Gator Girl said he's liberating his appetite in different parts of the country. He's definitely doing that. Because he was definitely in a house. I'm going to get to that in a second. He was definitely in a house where the microwave just kept beeping. So he's definitely been found some followers to feed him and house him for a little bit. When he was in South Carolina, he posted in this house. He was in somebody's house because he was definitely on a seat with some carpeting around. You haven't seen Umar anywhere where he shows anything outside of his face in a place. So he showed the floor. But the weird part was it was maybe a 2.5 minute live where he just has two random dogs humping his feet while he sits in a chair with dad jeans on and rubs his feet together on the carpet. And there's a microwave going off in the background. So you can tell he's at someone's home or their domicile and they're feeding him for the evening and lodging him for the evening. But I have no idea what's going on. So I don't know whether he's high and he's just making a mistake, pushing something, or what the hell is going on. But posting a 2-minute live with dogs humping your feet while you sit in a chair with dad jeans on. I mean, it's just literally his legs, his feet, and dogs humping for 2 minutes on a carpet. And I have no idea what the hell that has to do with anything involving our people. The next live he put up, he's in a barbershop, getting a haircut, hanging out with the fellas. Now, this barbershop is the same place, the most requested scholar in America. This is where he's holding his next event, in a barbershop. Now, you've been to barbershops. I don't care what barbershop you go to. It ain't but so much space in there. So that tells you which capacity you're actually expecting to show up. It also tells you how much you're actually requested. Because the dude that sell fire sticks around the corner, he be at the barbershop too. But ain't nobody requested him. He just there. I don't understand. Now, he's getting a haircut, which is good because his hairline been leaning lately, and his appearance has started to get more unkempt, as it does every winter. But my question again is, how does this help Black boys? How does this help Black people? What does this do for us watching you in a barbershop? And then he couldn't even remember that he was in a barbershop because he's trying to promote a barbershop, and he goes, yeah, I'm live in something cuts restaurant. So he's so used to just
being
spewing out random shit, and it's so used to going out to eat, he can't even remember that he's trying to plug the barbershop and give them people some real love. Now, since he's been on this tour, I'm going to remind the people, he has still not been back to the school, which he only mentions now when it's time to ask for donations. When that Cash App and that PayPal come time, he says FDMG. But outside of that, I've not heard him talk about the school. I've not heard him mention the school. He's not like, hey, this is what I need to do. It's just random weird IG lives with bots, and I haven't seen him at this school. Now, as a person who's a homeowner, I've been involved in the construction sector before. I've had a lot of damn jobs, but I've never seen where, as a contractor, you go work at somebody's place and they're not there at all. At some point, they have to be there to authorize and to sign off on the work that you have done. If you need to update something or go through as far as like, hey, what we thought this isn't it, we're going to have to do something different. You need the owner there to actually kind of, give you some verification that it's okay to make this or do these changes. So Gator Girl said the sewage water and that they were sweeping up in that gym is right back. I'm pretty sure it is because he hasn't talked about the plumbing again. He's only said the lights were on. He hasn't talked about HVAC, which is supposed to be why we're spending all this damn money. Yet and still, Umar's out at barbershops and having dogs hump his feet. Now, a little caveat to my Umar update, then I'm going to open it up to y'all for just y'all thoughts and etc. As I've been doing some research and just kind of on the interwebs, I've noticed I may have to open this Umar update up to just blacks to be like a dangerous black man update or black scammer update. Because I'm seeing that it's not just Umar out here that's a detriment to our people. There's some other stuff going on. And I'm going to get to that in one of my later topics. But yeah, thoughts, opinions, etc., fellas.
Umar's a joke.
A straight joke.
I like that. That ain't even funny one. It ain't even a make you laugh joke. It's one of them, oh, okay, type joke. Like, come on, it's played out. Like, it's played out. Like, continuous joke. It's like he's an intellectual guy, man. Like, you just use your intellect for what it needs to be there for, but you rather attempt to do something that's not in your lane and just making an ass of yourself. Why?
And an ass of our people, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to make an ass of yourself, that's cool. That's the shit that been killing me, though. He has literally got
don't scam
a large section of black people following him and buying into this bull. losing their money for no reason with a school that's never gonna come.
More content creator than actual leaders, if anything.
That's my goal. So the people, leader, man, and to people out there who say, well, Tiz, you must be trying to use Umar for content so you can get money. Again, I have a job. I make money legally, and what I do actually directly impacts and affects and helps Black kids. I do what Umar wants to do. I actually go out and that is my career, to help and mentor and teach and educate and push forward Black children. So that's what I do as my main job. That's what I get my bread and butter from. I am on Umar's ass and everybody like him because I'm tired in 2021 of seeing Black people continue to hurt our own causes. I'm gonna get more into that later, but man, yeah. So that's just to anybody who feels like I'm one of these people that's like, I make Umar videos. If you watch our content, we do way more than that.
Way more.
He's like a small percentage of what we actually talk about on a weekly basis. But he's a detriment to our race, so I'm going to keep going on his ass. But for good.
I'd rather
be
able to have conversations
tonight
with him, like in a good way, but he just puts out stuff that's detrimental. So, I mean, I have a platform to comment on it, so I'm going to comment on it. And if anybody else out there does anything in such a fashion, I'll be commenting on that too. Once again, there's an open invitation, and it's still an open invitation for anybody who supports Umar himself, or anybody else we may comment on, to email us at thepodnaspodcast.com@gmail.com, and we can invite you on the.
Indeed.
And if you do something funny, I'm going to joke you about it.
What's going on, y'all? This is Phace, 1/3 of Podnas. Make sure y'all come to YouTube every Wednesday and check out our new episode of the Podnas Podcast. Also, check us out online for our new apparel dropping every week. That'll be at teespring.com/stores/Podnas-closet-1. Once again, that's teespring.com/stores/Podnas, PODNAS-closet, CLOSET-1. We get at you.
Just updated on the store, we have mugs, hoodies, shirts, bags, kids' clothes, and face masks. Show you are down with the Pod Squad. Rep the Podnas by going to teespring.com/stores/Podnas-closet-1 to get all of our newest merch. And as always, follow our entire movement at thepodnas.com.
Welcome to the Podnas with Phace, Pat, and Tiz.